right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Got to the clinch, control, great timing on that double leg.
Making all these shots count. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, nice right hand from Khabib Nurmagomedov. DC, we talk so much about the wrestling and the grappling. You can't sleep on Nurmagomedov's boxing. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking point.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses. Oh, triangle choke by Nurmagomedov.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lenik. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Nice positional control here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love it. I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Khabib's in half guard.
Getting them out here.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down.
Beautiful body kick.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Back and forth we go. Well, Khabib Nurmagomedov might have been able to win a kickboxing match here tonight, but taking the path of least resistance and really having his way on the ground.
And John, I think that points to the fight IQ, knowing that you possess all the skills, but you stay in your wheelhouse. You take your opponent down over and over again and try to drown him. Khabib has long said he will take you into deep water. He has done that tonight, and that is why he's been so successful.
Oh, uppercut to the dome.
Another strike to the head lands.
And just misses with that big right hand. Man, the takedowns have come in bunches tonight, and there is another one. That was his strategy coming in. He has executed to perfection tonight.
It never works out perfectly, but today it seems to be going as great as it can be. I know the takedowns don't look beautiful. They don't look perfect, but it doesn't matter. He's a submission guy. All he needs to do is get you to the ground.
Right.
So even if it looks a little bit bad being there, He is accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's to make you grapple with him.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Quick jab. Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange.
Oh, damaging knee to the head. 20 seconds to go in round one.
Nice land. Great punch.
10 seconds now to go in the round.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it. So the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up, Johnny. He's doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling, dropping his hips, and anticipating the shots coming. Very well done.
Start this off with a big takedown.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques, constantly changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go to.
All right, so there it is again. Rinse, repeat, another takedown. Just like we mentioned off the jump, this wrestler has been up in his opponent's face all night.
Well, according to the game plan, it would be take this guy down and ground him out. It's exactly what he is doing. Every time he level changes, he gets to the hips, gets to his angle, and he secures these takedowns. He could not be happier.
Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down there.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shot. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. I think he's got it, it's deep.
Get those hands off your neck, come on!
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone. The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Well, he had a lot of success with his takedowns in the previous round, and there it is again. So the adjustments in the opposite corner have not been made.
Has not paid dividends. Once again, he finds the angle, he gets to the leg, and he scores another takedown. Great job by this guy. And there's that jab.
The 1-2 punch is true. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler
Landed a nasty flying knee to the head.
Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body.
Another big takedown.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Nurmagomedov gets back up again. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show. Another takedown land.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
Got it done with his striking. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' mind.
30 seconds to go in the round. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown here, but he misses.
Nice strike.
Oh, Superman punch is true. Final seconds here. Gets to the single collar tie now. I mean, the hand speed just absurd. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop.
Excellent job, Austin. Really like the grappling. Great position. The submission looked awesome, but he just barely missed. This round, we know what to expect.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging, because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Come on.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov. Oh, single collar tie here. Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
And there you go, again, half guard.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
In the half guard. Massive shot from the top.
Nice shot there by the champ. Now he's going full mount.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, big shots from the top.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
2 minutes to go. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
What a tight armbar.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
And very effective with the ground and pound. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Look to counter that hook.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Oh, right into mount.
Working out of the half guard here. All right, feet on the hips here. Nurmagomedov's going for a choke here. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Get back to the group. The wrestling wasn't sharp last round. You were forcing the shots. Remember what we did in the gym.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he's out. It's pretty accurate there from bottom position. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
That was a nice takedown, yes.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big knee lands to the body. Oh, nice elbow.
Back and forth we go. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown, nothing doing there. All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over.
I believe that he's gonna get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he's done.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. This is a terrible position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Great punch from the clinch here. He lands another punch to the head.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not head-hunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and he's starting to show himself.
Single. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Superman punch lands. Under 2 minutes to go.
He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Nurmagomedov goes for the takedown. He misses. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Doing work with the jab there. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown, but unable to land. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
He gets to the single collar drive. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Ooh. Right back to the clinch now. Well, Ben Saunders and the Muay Thai practitioners out there would be proud. Volume knees to the body here in the clinch.
Knee after knee after knee. They're all landing, so keep on throwing. Fast jab lands it.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Khabib's in half guard now.
There it is. Now he's running the mountain. Beautiful transition.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent, but this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round.
Nice target change and him attacking the body.
Landed the overhand.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
All All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Nice transition.
Back to the feet now. Oh, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good getup, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue to attack him over and over again.
Oh, you land iron. Is that what we're doing here? All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, nice hook there by Nurmagomedov. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Hammer fist here by Nurmagomedov.
Gotta be careful there. Getting them out here.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he got up. And he's back up.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Great job landing that headshot from the clinch. Another big takedown.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. 2 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
Big double leg, double change.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
But look at the transition to the armbar. What a slick transition from Kimura to armbar attack.
Yeah, briefly went to the north-south. We'll see if he can isolate the arm here. There's the tap! Khabib Nurmagomedov! Your winner by submission!
Holy.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so a lot of fighters have suffered from a similar fate against Khabib Nurmagomedov. You heard it there from Buff. He gets it done by submission tonight.
I mean, this is his world.